EZ3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles, and before we get started, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you click that like button. YouTube always likes it. And be sure to leave your comments in the comment section. I want to hear what you got to think about this next subject. So without further ado, let's get it. Week 5 of the NFL season, the New York Giants will be going up against the Green Bay Packers, and it will be on at 9:30 in the morning because they are playing in London. This is the first time that Aaron Rodgers is actually going to London, and it's gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be an adventure. The Giants are 3-1, the Packers are 3-1, so it's going to be a very good matchup. Now, we don't know what's going to happen with Daniel Jones. His ankle isn't looking good at this point, and this past Tuesday they did do some tryouts for Jake Fromm and AJ McCarron at the quarterback position, because also Tyrod Taylor is going through concussion protocol because of the last game. So the quarterback situation really got hurt in that Bears game. Even though we won, we had Saquon Barkley taking snaps for a hot minute in a Wildcat formation. But we're going up against arguably the best quarterback of our generation in Aaron Rodgers. And this guy is extremely efficient. He doesn't have Devontae Adams. He has a whole bunch of new receivers, but he still finds a way to get them the ball, and he still finds a way to actually win games. Now, the Green Bay Packers have also been turning the ball over, and they haven't been looking like the Packers of old. Aaron Rodgers already has 3 interceptions. Now, for anybody else, you're like, all right, that's whatever. But for Aaron Rodgers, that's a lot, because usually he'll go through the whole season and only have like 5 or 6 interceptions. So within the first 4 games, he has 3 interceptions. I mean, that's a big deal. So there is opportunity for the defense to actually get some turnovers. Now, for a quarterback situation, we may end up starting Davis Webb. Now, if we're starting Davis Webb with the wide receiver core that we have, I have no faith in our passing game whatsoever. But we, as I said before, we are the number 1 rushing offense in the league. So behind that offensive line, with Saquon Barkley having that ball, I think that's what we're going to have to do if we want to see a victory. As for the defense needs to keep this game close. The Giants historically has always played the Green Bay Packers very, very well, even when they are the underdogs. Now, I believe the last time that we played the Packers, it didn't turn out so well. But historically, the Giants play the Packers pretty damn well. And we are underdogs in this game because, of course, they have Aaron Rodgers, and we don't even have our starting quarterback, which is nowhere compared to Aaron Rodgers, but we don't have our starter. It may be Davis Webb. For this game, for the Giants to end up with a W in this column, this is what they're going to have to do. Defense is going to have to get 2 turnovers, at least 2 turnovers. Wink Martindale is going to have to bring some blitz and really disguise the coverages so that Aaron Rodgers and that wide receiving core are disconnected. Aaron Rodgers has seen it all, and he has done it all. The only thing, these wide receivers, they haven't seen it all. They haven't done it all. So you throw some mixed coverages, exotic blitzes, we may begin to get at Aaron Rodgers, knock him out of rhythm, and get him a little rattled, where that connection between him and his wideouts are already kind of shaky. It'll just get a little bit more shakier. But we definitely have to force some turnovers. The defense just has to keep this game close for the offense to have an opportunity to go ahead and take this game over. Now, when we get on the offensive end, it's going to be Saquon Barkley all day. Saquon is most likely going to have over a 200 or 250 yard game, and that is from scrimmage. He's going to have probably 200 yards rushing, 50 yards receiving, or 100 yards rushing, 150. It's going to have to be somewhere in that scenario. Saquon Barkley is going to have 200 plus yards for us to win, because everything is going to be on his back. If we do bring in Davis Webb is not a starting quarterback, and we don't have starting wide receivers. So I don't think our passing game is going to do anything well. If we get a passing touchdown, I probably will be extremely ecstatic. But to get the W on Sunday, the defense has to lead the charge. The defense has to get the turnovers. Saquon Barkley has to bring it home for us. That's the only way that I see that we're going to come out on top and end up being 4-1. Because at this point, we are the most surprised team in the NFL. Nobody thought that we were going to be 3-1. But I can say this. As the season continues, the thing that the Giants will have to do if they want to become a playoff team, they have to beat the teams that they are supposed to beat and potentially pull out a game or two from teams that are more talented than them. Now, we've seen this in the first game. The Titans are clearly a better team. They are more talented, but yet they found a way to grind that out and get that dub. This is nothing different. The Packers are better. They have a more seasoned coach. They have a more seasoned team. They have the best quarterback. But yet, you can still find a way to grind out this victory, especially with the run game. So that's what I see that the Giants have to do to get this dub. Now, for my prediction, I believe that we are going to lose 24-21. But by keeping that game as close as we can out there in London, that's going to do a big thing. That's going to surge this team, and maybe we look a lot better than what people are giving us credit for. But Daboll is a damn good coach, and I'm pretty sure him and Wink Martindale will find a scheme that's going to propel the Giants to get into that opportunity and get into that situation where they can win the game. But I've seen Aaron Rodgers do this time after time after time. Even if you're up, he's going to find a way. He's the magic man. So that's what I predict, 24-21 Packers. But until next time, I'm out.